Buddy, Flex Nuts here out of 146 000, the Melee guy. Alright, I'm going to bring you another Elite War video. I know I got a lot of messages myself asking how and why we were able to do the things we do with such a lower class alliance versus some of these other ones. And it's everyone gets all these big mindsets about like, oh my god, you got Ram and Great One, they're flanking up top, blah, blah, blah. That's a good thing. People misunderstand this. If you see an Elite War and you got these high-end flankers going up north or down south and wrapping around, lock them down. You know why you lock them down? I'm going to show you why. Watch this video. All right. So as we see here, and this is not a super long video, but I'm going to show you a couple things. One, my last video I tried posting was in regards to what happens when click counters happen on stations, and we can see people that are recalling. This is critical, and it allows you not to do scouts. But ultimately, what I'm going to show you here is I'm playing defense, and I'm locking down Squid and this other high-end player on SIX. Ultimately, they're stronger than I am, but they work their asses off to kill me. And while they're working on me, our main fleet is doing exactly what they need to do. And this is exactly why we designed our strategy to do this. And I'm giving everyone my strategy and what we've implemented. It works. It is absolutely successful. And this eliminates those big guys who think they are big, but they're not really that big. Ultimately, it comes down to teamwork when you get stronger and stronger as an alliance, and we get higher and higher in the Elite War rankings. Yeah, you can climb those big dick rankings really quick if you got that one guy who can just speed all the way through and just kill people that are holding pitchforks and, you know, I don't know, fingernail files. But when you actually start playing against actual alliances, real alliances, strategies have to change. And I was on a podcast the other day with Maddie and them, and like, oh, well, yeah, we're playing checkers and versus chess, and I made that same comment back to them. You don't know what you're doing until you actually have to strategize. And this goes into all sorts of aspects of the game. If you got a big dick swinging or a big hammer, then yeah, you can do certain things. But this right here is a prime example of how big hammers don't swing anymore. So as you can see, we're coming in, and if you notice here, I think I recalled back. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, okay, so I didn't push in. So here I am. I don't have a name. I'm a no-name player. So what I'm doing now is I'm about to hold this fleet down, and this right here is called slow roll staggering. I'm letting this battle take as long as it can, and then I'll enter. And I'm just going to hold this fleet up and see what Kick-Ass did right here. He's doing exactly what he should have done. This is called slow roll staggering. We're going to keep this fight right here locked down as long as possible. We're going to keep refreshing with interval staggers. It's not about beating that fleet. Nah. No, it's all about controlling that fleet, locking that fleet down. We now know half of their team is over here, so we can continue to move about. You see how everyone's got perfect intervals? We have trained for this shit for a very long time. Everyone is just perfectly staggered, just to maintain. And see, it's coming in, Jack. We do this very, very well. We're not speeding. We're simply making, okay, well, that guy, see, no sped, just because the timer is probably about to come up. And unfortunately, I don't have a timer for you. Skin's coming in. He's going to lock it back down. Like I said, we're not trying to beat this fleet. We're just trying to hold them down. I'm going to speed it up ×2. All right, so we did end up beating them. That wasn't the goal, but it's all right. And these guys should have recalled, but it is what it is. They're going to forcefully recall by killing themselves. That's all right. See, okay. So he recalled right there. Did a quick blink. I don't know what's going on. This is a gaggle fuck right here. This was a bad call. Let's go ahead and speed through this. This was not a good call. When I say gaggle fuck, that means everyone's kind of just staggered everywhere. It's just a gaggle. It's a mess. But what we do in this alliance is we rock two different teams. We rock TS, meaning team strike. That's your main fleet. And then TD, meaning team defense. That's your defense fleet. Or team, rather. And what we do is TD usually rocks hand in hand with TS unless needing to branch out. I've since stopped leading TD. I took a little break and I'm not really feeling it. Okay, oh, perfect. Let me digress here. Here we go. Here's some big swingers right here coming up top. All right. Was that Tefeke? He just sped in. He's logging them down. That's good. That's good. And those are their heavy hitters too. Ultimately, you want your heavy hitters with your main fleet. Especially when you're playing an opponent that you can't flank around and kill like this. This just wastes time and it wastes fleet resources. And it's a dumb idea. All it is cocky people trying to be cocky and ultimately losing for their whole team. And as you get higher and higher in the ranks in Elite Warrior, you're going to see this. It's called humbling. You're going to realize you ain't shit. Your teamwork is everything. You're no longer a big dick swinging a hammer anymore. You have to join the team and work together. This ain't easy mode on Mario Karts. And this is why 6 or SIX gets humbled. This is why we're going to keep climbing in the ranks like we always do. And we are way, way weaker of an alliance than SIX. They just don't know how to work together. All right, time's for it. All right, times 2 now. I don't remember how long this fight lasted. All right, so as you can see, we have 48 right here. And we're spread out accordingly, as we should be. We're just holding down speed flank areas. And that's what we've trained to do. They're doing everything team defense is supposed to be doing. It's beautiful. All right, now what I don't like is the fact that we have 2 people here getting ready to do a defense metric. So when I say defense metric, if they don't kill him, then we don't get the attack bonus. So if they kill him fast enough, we get the attack bonus on pursuit, and we will get the attack bonus. Perfect. And they locked it in. That's exactly what we should have done. And what I mean by attack bonus, your siege bonus is what I'm referring to. Panda skills for the officer and things of that nature. If you have the attack, you get the siege bonus. Unless you're one of the few people who use like Kinsley or something, it will activate defense bonus, but it's just not strong enough. Because there's not a lot of people that use Kinsley. Kinsley could be strong if you had waves of people that did it, but a onesie or twosie here, it won't make it. I mean, it's silly. That's the point where you need to go with the flow. All right, so TS is this fleet coming in the middle. I'm not seeing any flanking going on hardly right now, but you will. Bear with me 1 second. Give me a cigar. A cigar. Cigar. In my cigar, in my humidor. Sorry about that. All right. All right, I think, okay, so ultimately, as you can see here, this battle's being locked down, and we're now flanking the T9. They killed the troops. Here, just throw it over. Thank you, Dad. Sorry, I had my...
Dad, where am I putting that?
I don't know. Y'all go inside. Let me finish the video. Love y'all. All right. I don't think this is the end of this fight. No, it's not. You know, what does strike me as funny is how that player, he must have did like, I don't know if he did a retreat. You also saw him fly out, right? I don't know how that was even possible. I don't know how he did. Like, how's he flying out? That battle's still going on. They must have hit retreat. And how do you retreat from your furthest retreat point? That blows my mind. That right there. I just counted 1,500 gold. I didn't know you could do that. See, I just learned something new. There's multiple people hitting retreat. Okay, here you go. All right, now we got ourselves a game. All right, Squid. Here, that's my boy. That's the guy. That's who I'm hunting. All right. So at this point, I'm getting ready to do an instant recall. I see him coming. So I fly in. There, I was no named. I'm coming in. Now, this is where it gets very, very, very important for everyone to understand. This is how you start winning battles. We locked him in. All right. We're holding it down. He's going to die. But this is their first attempt at this. They do this twice. Or no, you don't. You have 7 over here fighting. Or 18, 19. Okay, so we have some instant recalls. Yeah, so I guess that was the battle. So what I'm trying to say is those 4 guys who sped through trying to be heroes, had they stayed with their actual fleet at the Citadel, they may have actually won that battle. Not that they would have won the war. But these douchebags, I'm going to call them douchebags because they think they're cocky shit. Like, hey, we got money. Let's speed for no fucking reason at all and try to take on 20 fucking people in Citadel. They're punching above their weight class. It's easy for a heavyweight to knock out a lightweight player. Yeah, it makes you feel real good about yourself. But when you fucking heavyweight up with heavyweights, you're in a different category, bud. This is not the same game you can play anymore. You have to play chess instead of checkers. I've been trying to preach this, and this is only going to get better and better. I love the content. Keep bringing it to us. Flex Nuts out.